morning, mobile teacher here. We are in our Proverbial Series and we're camping out in Proverbs chapter 10. And this morning we're going to go to verse 23. 23 says, "It is a sport of a fool to do mischief. It is a sport of a fool to do mischief. But a man of understanding has wisdom." Let's break that down into some simple precepts, some simple principles. It is like a sport, like doing basketball, tackling somebody on the field in football, making a goal with soccer. It's fun. It's fun. It's like sport. And it's not just sport. It's sport that puffs up your pride. It's sport that, you're seeing your good points. You're seeing your athleticism. You're seeing your skill displayed when you're doing things for sport, like hunting. You're going after an animal and to hunt, and your accuracy, all those things. You're doing that, and it's like a sport. It's uplifting your own soul, uplifting your own self, giving your pride a boost. And so to do mischief is like that to a fool. They want to see what they can start. They want to see what kind of separation they can cause. They want to see what kind of mischief that they can cause, what kind of trouble. And they look at it as sport. It's fun. It's pleasurable to their self and their own self sense of pride. And also, they enjoy watching people fail around them. They enjoy watching people fail around them. But a man of understanding has wisdom. A man of understanding. What does that mean? That means a person who understands the situation, a person that is looking at the situation not to cause mischief, but to look at it for what it is. Sometimes as Christians, we're not called to fix everything. We're not called to fix everything. We're called to discern things, and when God wants us to move in certain areas, He wants us to be able to move in wisdom. That doesn't mean He calls us to move in every direction. If God called us to every ministry, we would lack. If a church did every ministry and had its ministers all over the place, where would their vision be? Where would their focus be? God wants us to focus. So just like a fool, to do his mischief, it's a sport. To us, it's not a sport to do God's will. It doesn't lift us up. It lifts others up, and it is obedience to God. And so because of that, we do that in wisdom, not in sport. Not in sport. Yes, the Apostle Paul, he used the reference of running races and doing things like that, sport to the Greeks, so that he could meet them on the same level, so they could understand the boxing analogy and the racing analogy, because the Greeks were very much into sport. But honestly, truthfully, I don't care what team you like. I don't care what kind of sport you like, whether it be boxing or football or soccer or what have you. But the truth of the matter is Christianity is not a sport. Christianity is not something that we do in order to lift our own egos up. It's something we do to accomplish the will of God in our lives, and that means being obedient. That means having understanding of who God is and the wisdom how to move in God, so that we don't play the fool. We don't look like the fool. We don't have the foolishness in our heart to cause mischief, whether intentionally or unintentionally. But this fool, they do mischief, which means they do it intentionally. And we are to intentionally understand the situation, understand God, understand ourselves, and move in the wisdom and obedience of God. Till next time, may the Lord richly bless you. Mobile Teacher